So, did you have a favorite lesson that GK Wallace taught while he was preaching?
Well, nothing comes to mind right now, but I'll say this about his preaching. He was a believer in to stand up and speak and then shut up. His sermons lasted maybe 20 to 25 minutes, and you got so much out of them because you didn't have to remember a lot. He was just a great speaker and a great teacher.
Do you have anything to say about that?
No, but we do have a couple of books at home. One was a compilation of some of his sermons, and I think we also have an autobiography book about him at home.
He seemed like a very awesome preacher. From all the information you've given, he was known around the country for all he did, which seems awesome that you guys got to hear him preach.
Oh my!
Yeah.
I remember as a child, he came to my home congregation in a little town outside of Gainesville, Florida. And I remember his sermons were quite long then, but as he got older, he realized that, people need to go home with some good thoughts, and he was excellent at getting the point across.
In a short time.
So you said he taught in Gainesville as well when you were a child. How did that knowledge, knowing like he's a great preacher when he came to your church, how did that affect your mindset about the church?
Everybody.
Oh, well, I think a lot of congregations in the Southeast knew him because at that time they would have gospel meetings that lasted a week or 2 weeks. So he was known throughout the brotherhood, especially in the Southeast. And that's how I knew him from the time I was fairly young.
He seemed like everyone wanted to see him preach or hear him preach because,
In demand.
Yeah.
He's in demand.
yeah, like everywhere from Gainesville to right across the street at Brick Elementary. That seems pretty cool. I wish I got to hear him preach. You said you had a compilation of his sermons. Do you still read those every now and then, like to bring back the memories and his great lessons?
I have looked more at his autobiography probably than his sermons, but they were excellent sermons.
He seemed like I really wish I could hear him preach. He sounds awesome.
Yes.
I would like to thank you guys for the time you guys have given to talk about GK Wallace. He seemed like a great person, and I'd like to thank you guys for taking the time to talk about GK.
You are
Thank you,
welcome.
Nick. Thank you.
You're welcome.